everyone, welcome to Thoughts of Treasures. It's Connie. How is everybody doing tonight? Welcome into my craft room. I hope you all had an amazing day. And tonight I have a decoupage project that we're going to try. Or not try, we're going to do. It's simple, it's very simple, nothing spectacular. But I have this little rice paper that we had in our last live sale. And if you guys did not see my video on this, this is our new interchangeable arched scalloped sign. You say that all in one thing. It is the interchangeable arched scallop sign. You can either get the flat edge or you can get the scalloped edge. And I have an example of the scalloped edge here. So the same thing with these. These are the interchangeables too. They do come with one blank insert. Okay, so there are other inserts that you can put into these, but if you watch the video on my arched one, you'll see. But there are, same with these, different inserts that you can put into them. However, since if you buy this, you do get one blank insert. I'm gonna put this on there. We're gonna do this. So you do get this. This comes with this. It just slips right inside, and just like that. So, if anybody is new, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. Please sprinkle, spread the love, share, like, follow, hit them hearts, do all the good stuff. It shows that that this video should be popular, should be posted. Blah, I'm lost for words today. It should allow the videos to be pushed out there. Alright, so anyway, on all of my kits that are 1/4 inch, you will see that there is a masking on them. It has to be taken off. So we're just going to quickly do that. And I am going to paint this white because I want this image to pop. Like I said, this is going to be a very quick project. Simple. I'm not even, well, yes I am. I am going to paint the back black first because I want them to all be complete. So, step 1. Actually, I'm not even going to do it that way. I'm just going to do it this way. Anyway, we're just going to throw some paint on here. A little bit of paint at a time. And paint this up. It's been a long day. So, I hope you guys are all having an amazing day. Let me know in the comments what you did today. Get this painted up. I always like to do my backs black or something, just solid colored. I know it's just, I think I put too much paint on this. See, that's why I shouldn't do it this way. I think I put way too much paint on it. Oopsie. Oopsie. It's okay. little bit of paint goes a long way, apparently. So if you guys are new to me, welcome in. I hope you will consider hitting that follow button, becoming part of our family here. We enjoy new friends, definitely. I normally don't do this, but you know, I was trying to make this a quick project. See, when I do things, try to do things fast, this is what happens. I make more of a mess than anything, so, you know, it be what it be. So this printable, if you guys are not familiar with me, I do a live sale, I would say every Sunday, but it looks like here in the near future it's not going to be every Sunday. But I try to do a live sale every Sunday, which includes printable stickers, wood kits, DTF transfers, and I don't know, maybe some other items coming this way soon. So that's every Sunday at 7 p.m. And in the last one I had, we did use this one. I did have this one. So I thought this would be really pretty. It is perfect size for this. I purposely sized it to fit this. And I think it's a very popular one that a lot of people are liking. So I thought, heck, I'm going to do it. And like I said, you get a free blank with this. You can put your own stuff on here. You can paint a picture on here. Freehand, you can decoupage onto. You can put some vinyl on here. Anything that you want. And if you want it to be that interchangeable. You could put something on both sides. However, I'm just going to do the one side. And therefore I'm painting the other part. So when I decoupage, I do the iron on the ironing method, which means I'm going to paint this. I am going to apply the Mod Podge. I'm going to dry the Mod Podge. I'm going to apply my image. I'm going to iron it back on. The heat of the iron reactivates the Mod Podge. If you are not familiar with that, stay tuned and watch. This is taking a little bit to dry because I put too much paint on it. I am definitely not the queen of decoupaging. I do like to tinker with the smaller things. Should we try this? Should we try this again? Or should I put it in a plate? Oh, let's be a daredevil tonight. Let's be a daredevil tonight. I'll go a little bit at a time. Look, now it didn't go anywhere. See? Gosh. And I am applying the white because I want my image to pop. See, now look, that white goes nowhere. So yeah, I did have a video on the frame, putting it together. If you want to go back and watch all my videos. I don't do any crafting live videos, so all of my videos are there. You can find me over on the YouTube, you can find me over on the TikTok. However, I don't post my crafting videos over on TikTok. Did I say TikTok? I don't know. They are all over on the video. They are also on my website. If you want to check that out, thoughtsofcheshires.com. You can find them all there. And if you are part of YouTube, or you go over there, please hit that subscribe button. It's free. It don't do nothing to hurt. It helps me. It doesn't do nothing to hurt you. I'm going to give this a try and then try to put one more coat on here. I want this to have a nice, bright, finished look to it, so I'm making sure that I get enough paint on here to give it a good coverage. That came out too much, see now. It's moving on me, it's moving. And it doesn't have to be perfect because we are going to cover this all up. I don't have any water here, so I'm going to wrap my little brush into a thing for later so I can clean it. I'm just going to get this completely dry, then we're going to apply our Mod Podge. Like I said, this is going to be simple. If you don't want to watch this drying, fast forward. I'm just going to get this dried out. That is good. I am going to get my stretch. And I've got a little applicator thing that I like to use. We're just going to put this on. Again, probably too much, but that's okay. The more we scoot it around, the more it will absorb in. I want to make sure I get all of the surfaces in the corners. If you feel like you put too much on, trust me, you didn't. And that's what I like about the iron-on method. There is no too much. I mean, you may feel like there is because it's going to go all over the place, but you don't need a whole lot. But if you feel like you put too much on, it dries a little and then just go back over it. And then you feel like you don't get enough on there because it just seems like it's dry. So then you keep going back and forth. I feel like there's nothing right here. Make sure I get it all down here. That should look good. And I'm just going to take a baby wipe and wipe this off because it's just this little silicone rubber thing. Great for spreading your Mod Podge. Perfect. Alright, let me wipe this off so I don't glue my top on there. And I'm going to put this back and foot's stuck. My foot's stuck. Oh, my little baby girl's down here. I'm going to dry this. If you want to, you can apply your rice paper wet. I just don't like doing that. So I'm going to completely dry this. And I'm just giving you kind of an example of something that you can do with these things. Like I said, there is just so many options. You can put vinyl on them from your Cricut or Silhouette machine. You can decoupage on them, like I said, you can paint a picture on them. You could actually use the chalk paint and make a chalkboard out of it. So if you wanted to change your sign up every day, or it's just an option. Kind of a cool different thing. And you don't have to use Mod Podge. There is Decoupage Medium you can use. You can just use regular school glue if you wanted to. The Mod Podge is just a glue that is watered down. So you can make your own, and I said as soon as I use up mine, I'll probably just go get the Elmer's glue and make my own. Make sure that's... And the reason I like it to be dry is because then you can get your image on there where you want it. And I think this is going to be so pretty on here. I'm going to leave it right about there. Perfect. And I did have my little iron all heated up over here. At least it's supposed to be heated up. And we're just going to iron on. And I like to go from the center and push out. Sometimes I think I overdo it, but it's okay. You're not hurting anything. So I like to make sure that I go over all the edges. Make sure I get all the little wrinkles out. Get it all nice and then I definitely unplug this so that it will cool down. Sometimes that thing gets hot. And I am going to get my little gator sander, which probably needs a new sand pad on there, but we don't have time to do that. So we're just going to this is very thin. Sorry if you don't like the noise. Always go in one direction, not the band, the direction. Because if you keep going like up and down, you're going to tear your paper. So just constantly go down all along. And you might have to go back and get your little fibers. That's fine. Get the chunk off. You can also cut this down if it's too much paper for you to work with. Get that. And then I'm just going to go back and just get a little bit of, again, going in one direction. And look, simple, simple, simple. And I'm not doing anything else to this. This is the end of it. Just a nice, beautiful little picture that you can place right in here because I don't think it needs anything else. Guys, that right there is perfect. These frames stand with your easels. You can get them at Dollar Tree. I do have wood ones, but that's all they stand. Or you can just lean them against something too, that's fine. But that's it, guys. Simple as that. Just a little decoupage with the rice paper, and you have an amazing little, beautiful decor piece for your home. I mean, this is perfect. I hope this inspired you. I hope you can find different things to decoupage onto, because it's so much fun. Alright guys, that is all I have for you tonight. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you think. I really would like to, your opinion. I personally think, just it being plain like this with this wood antique waxed frame is beautiful. And that's just as simple as I want to make it. So, that's it. Till tomorrow. You guys have an amazing rest of your night. Enjoy, and always remember, thoughts become things and things become treasures. Have a great night. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.